Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle, these first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams that the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Returner decides to fair catch this. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Cowboys will come to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
2nd down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. There's the handoff.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Allen. Tackle made after just a short gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Gadsden. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Back to throw. It's McCord. It's the running back in the flat. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Looking for his big tight end. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off. Almost made a freshman mistake. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And this one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Important 3rd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. Nice grab. It's Presley. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Finding space at the 20. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
This one will be fair caught. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oklahoma State 7, Syracuse 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The DBs backing off from the line now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's James. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's McCord. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it for a big gain. And he goes down after a solid game on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Single back, takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And the Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Green. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Did they get points out of this possession? And on the carry, he's heading left. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. I
get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Offense makes their way on the field. And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Brings up second down.
The Cowboys are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. Breaking tackles. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Cowboys looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. The offense set up with first and goal now after the penalty. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. It's now second and goal.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
Coming up, second down and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
21, Syracuse, 3.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Nobody can bring him down. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, the margin is still 18, a 3-possession game. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Tackle on the play at the 26-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. Now the Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it and finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Sets up a third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it. 1st and 10 play coming up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's McCord. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
He hands it off from the gun. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Willis. Oh, and he breaks. Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangemen. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's tackled at the 26. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Gordon. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Cowboys will crank up the tempo.
Second down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Finds his man. It's Haynes. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's McCord. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he's brought down there.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Green. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. One final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to find room. It's Gordon. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma State 28, Syracuse 16.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Finding some room at the 25. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Second down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught on the outside. It's Gordon.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Brings up second down.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
With this defense anticipating run the last couple plays, they are just getting downhill in a hurry. Great job of stoning this offense. Let's see what they come up with here, working with the lead here on this third down call.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
He's brought down at the 35. Brings up third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that is no good. And the lead remains at 12 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Gadsden. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for some space. It's Allen. The ball is loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the defense joins the party with a score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Syracuse, 16.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Orangemen. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score. Oklahoma State, 35.
Now they get set to kick it away.
23.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And he's brought down at the 16, but he's better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown. And the receiver just dropped the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And now another deep ball here. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff in a single back formation. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Heading left after the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Using his legs, it's James. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Picks up 4. Second down coming up.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.